What would happen if you got badly injured thousands of years ago, when there were no hospitals, no antibiotics, no modern doctors, and not even a simple painkiller? Would a small cut become deadly? Surprisingly, primitive humans had ways to survive injuries and illnesses, even though their lives were much more dangerous than ours. When someone was hurt, the first thing they often needed was basic care. Cleaning the wound, stopping the bleeding, and keeping the injured person safe. People could use clean water, plant materials, animal skins, or other natural materials to cover wounds. To stop serious bleeding, they could press tightly on the wound using cloth, leaves, or other available materials. They also learned through experience which plants could help with certain problems, although these treatments were not always safe or effective. Broken bones were another major challenge. Without x-rays or modern casts, people had to depend on observation. A broken arm or leg could be supported using straight pieces of wood, branches, leather, or cloth to keep it from moving while it healed. And here's the surprising part. The human body itself was their most powerful healing tool. Bones can naturally repair themselves, wounds can close, and the immune system can fight many infections, but survival was far from guaranteed. A deep wound, severe infection, dangerous animal bite, or serious illness could quickly become life-threatening. So primitive communities also relied heavily on prevention. They learned to avoid dangerous places, protect food from contamination, keep fire under control, and work together when someone was injured. Older and more experienced members of the group could pass useful knowledge to younger generations, creating a kind of early medical tradition. They didn't understand bacteria, viruses, or the immune system, but they could recognize patterns, which wounds became dangerous, which plants caused problems, and which injuries seemed to heal better when kept protected. But now comes the question that makes their survival even more fascinating. If one person became seriously injured and couldn't hunt, gather food, or travel, how could they survive? The answer was cooperation. Family members and other members of the group could bring food and water, protect the injured person, help them move, and stay nearby while they recovered. In a world without hospitals, survival wasn't only about being physically strong, it was also about having people who would help you. However, primitive humans did not survive every injury. Before modern medicine, infections, childbirth complications, severe trauma, and many diseases could be deadly. Their survival was partly due to natural healing, partly to knowledge passed down through generations, and partly to teamwork. And here's the final thought. Every time a primitive human survived a serious injury without a hospital, it was a reminder of how adaptable humans could be. They had no emergency rooms, no antibiotics, and no modern medical equipment. Yet they learned how to care for wounds, support broken bones, recognize danger, and protect the injured. They weren't helpless without modern medicine. They were using the limited knowledge and resources their world gave them. And perhaps the most incredible part is that many basic medical ideas we use today began with one simple human instinct. When someone was hurt, someone else tried to help.